More bad news for this besieged city. Fox News can confirm that the spillover of the Addicks Dam, for which we are about a block away from, is now imminent. It's not a matter of if. It is going to happen. We just spoke moments ago. I spoke on the phone with Jeff Lindner of the Harris County Emergency Office of Emergency Management, and he told me that they are less than a foot away for that reservoir from spilling over and affecting dramatically the neighborhood immediately behind me. He said second-story homes will be at risk. That has never happened in history, that the dams, the reservoir, the Addicks and Barker Reservoir dams, protect the city, downtown Houston, from the floods, and that is going to spill over today. Now, he did tell me, in terms, this does not mean that downtown Houston is going to be wiped out, but it does tell me that they are in uncharted territory as uncontrolled water will begin to spill over, in his words, by daylight over the dam just blocks away from me. The Harris County folks are going to have a press conference at 8 a.m. local here to address that, and they're not going to know. Jeff Lindner tells me that it's going to start as a trickle. It's going to begin to spill over, but what happens with that water? This is millions and millions of gallons of water. Their release was 8,000 cubic square foot per second, and now what they've got coming out is going to be unknown. This is going to be a major problem on a city that has now endured going into its fourth day of being destroyed. It's still raining here. The people that have left this area are going to deal, if they haven't left rather, are going to deal with how to get out. I don't know what the situation is going to be. We saw going down the highway some National Guard troops. So again, the headline this morning is that these reservoirs that they've worried about, the controlled release that they've tried to get the water out, is going to spill over. One of the issues that they had with the controlled release, as I understand it, is that when they were releasing the water, they were having trouble with the water going back into the reservoir because it was already at a certain level. The bayou, the Buffalo Bayou, which is the main thoroughfare to take the water around the southwest part of the city to get it into the Houston Ship Channel away from the city, pushing back on its own reservoir. So the level, Jeff Lindner tells me that the level is 108 feet at which it spills over, and it is over 107 now. It's just a matter of when we see the water spilling over the levees, guys.
Gosh.
Griff, is the rain still coming down regularly? It looks like it stopped now. But, I mean, is there a sense that if the rain continues to stop, that you might be able to avoid the overflow?
Well, it is still trickling, and these bands continue to come down, and they're expecting at least another, according to the Twitter Weather Service folks, another 4 to 6 inches this morning before it does stop and finally move east. And in terms of the water spilling over, we don't know what that is. Again, Jeff Lindner told me we are in, quote, uncharted territory because they've never had spillover. Yeah. So they don't know what kind of water is going to rush. They do know that these homes behind me are in for a real problem in just a matter of hours.
I hope they're out. I mean, your sense is these people are out by now, right?
We have been here, and this is just one of the neighborhoods in the spillway area that will be affected. We haven't seen anybody moving, but we don't know because for days the people have been told to stay put. So anyone that stayed put is now going to have to deal with the situation.
I did read an article this morning that residents along Addicks and Barker reservoirs are asked to leave their houses. Residents in the adjacent areas are asked to stay hunkered down unless someone comes to their door and tries to get them out. So people in your neighborhood where you are right now should be out of their houses.
All right, Griff. Thanks so much.